How we doing this morning, gamers? Good morning, good morning. Happy, is it Thursday? It's Thursday already. Holy. Let's hop on in here, shall we? I used my free 6-star pull on Prognostic. So we got him going. It's gonna be our next character that we build. I think all the different physical characters have potential inside of the Alesh team that I really like. So I want to build them up. And then while we work on them, we'll slowly build towards our second team, which is going to be an all-physical team, I think. Right, we're live on the YouTube side. Switch to my controller. You grab Blast, right? Yeah, I already have her, fortunately. What do we got? Protocol pass. Oh, the weekly missions stack up. Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't noticed that before. That's nice. So you don't miss them if you come in late. Or if it's taking you time to get through them. Clear some more daily stuff. Like credits. T credits definitely seem like the resource I'm most bottlenecked on, trying to build more people. Although really you just need everything. I haven't pushed anybody to 90 yet. We'll get there. We'll get there slowly, I think. My plan is to put a bunch of people to 80 first. Probably by at least one more. You want to get under 300, and we'll want to do some assists on people's ships to get extra currency there too. Minus 77. That's lovely. Hey, what's going on, Zion? Yeah, ooh, that's really good. I've been playing this a ton. We've been doing it on stream to kick things off a few days a week in the morning. I've been a daily Genshin Impact player for a long time and really enjoy these third-person style RPG games. Oh, I guess I should just go sell that right away, huh? Or I could buy, grab our Wuling ones first. Let's do it all at once. Minus 67. Wuling ones are never that cheap. I finally got to Sandleaf last night. I'm diving into reconfiguring my factory's equipment soon. Yeah, it feels like the whole world opens up when you hit Sandleaf. I think my favorite change for the early game players in yesterday's update was the what's it called? The giving you some of those components to start is such a huge deal. It felt so weird that they gave you the materials to craft all those things and you couldn't do anything with them basically. Oh wait, can I check and jump to a different ship right from here? Oh, I can. Excellent. I think the plan for this morning is we're gonna clear all my daily stuff, and then I'm just gonna like tackle my mission log and get as much of it done as possible in the few hours we're gonna play this morning. Just rack up what resources we can that way. I can't claim the mail due to some sort of slot issue. It is trying to claim. If you can't claim the pieces from your mail, it's because it's trying to claim them to your backpack. So you need to empty your backpack. I think you need like 20 or 30-ish, some-ish slots clear. So stash your backpack if it's not letting you claim the pieces out of your things. It's trying to claim them to your backpack, and your backpack can only hold 50 at a time. So it needs what? It needs 24 slots because it's 12 for 600. Yeah, you need 24 backpack slots free. In fact, that reminds me, I should take these and stash them. Okay, everyone just stash them here. Yeah, because my other one was full on those components. Okay, this, we claimed that. Quickest way to get dailies done each day definitely seems to be just dropping an operator a gift is worth 40 points out of the 100 that you need. Come in here and tag one of these real quick. Start getting Froggy Boy worked up here.
Dejang is much larger than I expected, but I hardly spent any time familiarizing myself with its entire layout. That's thanks to ingenious and impeccable designs by its creator.
Man.
It's a great...
This dude's nose is very brown, huh?
Thank you for your gift and...
Alright. Excellent. Swap around. Exit here.
I've never tried this sort of work, but from a strategic perspective, it may be worth a try.
A new job assignment. Affirmative.
Feel like I want to change some of these. Is this the one for level 60 weapons? Yeah, I want more of those. What level is this for? 40. This is for 20. The higher level ones are definitely the bottlenecks. I'll do one of those. Just making sure that stays filled basically.
The moment you say work, all my energy just evaporates. I vote nap before task ended.
Did something on the pass as well. Ooh, that's a lot of those. There's so many level up resources inside of the pass. Like that. I forget where I left off on Prague in terms of resources needed. Need some of these. I love that it lets you enter right from the menu here as somebody who's played too much Genshin, not having to like physically teleport.
Waiting for your orders, Administrator.
Not having to actually teleport there and go inside it is a lovely, lovely change. But it threw him away before he could,
Have fun being the best.
tossed him out before. Ooh, man. little bit more efficient manner here. This thing is real. I think I've done this domain in a minute. Remains. Hit those dodge timings while I'm triggering the combos. I will say the low level character XP domain feels slow, like I used my whole resin pool just put one character to level 30.
Things got a little intense, but we nailed
Are you? I feel like I wasn't using these domains. I feel like I wasn't really using domains to level people up when they were in like the 30 range. I feel like at that point, like most of the experience, like I kind of had copious amounts of experience for all those earlier levels from just like playing through the story and stuff. Like, I didn't feel like I was really walled on any of that until I like had people into the or some sub bottleneck in the 60s.
I'd have to blame
And then the 80s is where I really felt the squeeze. Like here, we need more of these now too. Let's jump on into one of these. We get 85 from the top level. Well, that's lovely.
10 minutes. Finally got in a...
I went to a concert last night. The wife said we're too old for Wednesday night shows. I strongly disagree since I still made it to the early stream. What's going on, Wilker? Thanks for always being here. Hope you had fun at your concert, even if you're a bit tired. What happened there? Did Estelle's not... Did Alesh miss his hit here? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I need to look back at those buttons on the open. I will say I'm looking forward to one of the changes they said they're going to be implementing is your operators will be full when you start these protocol spaces, which is a welcome change. Very sloppy.
Shall face karmic justice!
You are definitely not the only one with stability issues on the stat level, Wyatt. They have some real problems.
Right?
All right. Don't tell anybody, chat. But I've been spending a little bit of Iridium to get extra grindy currency. That's the bottleneck. I don't go too crazy, but I do the two. I've been doing the 2-1 Iridium refreshes per day. Whale noises, yeah. I haven't bought any of that directly yet, but when we run out eventually, I probably will. Is my plan. That is what I made the decision to do when we got there. Oh, his combat abilities upgraded. Oh my goodness, I'm still short. These take so much. These take so much. Alright, well I guess we go again then, huh? We're also running out of T-bills, only 21,000 of those left.
I'll be ready in.
Alright, let's push my buttons appropriately to open here this time. This team always opens on a stealth skill into a less skill into double combo. And then typically your Li Fang will also trigger his combo if you trigger up Final Strike. Yep, this is cool. Alright, so that's lovely. I didn't mess up my button pushes that time. Alright, we had a dodge there too. His up, nice. Oh, probably gets close to if not finishes him. Nice. Yeah, his ult into his skill.
It's over. Ended well, right?
Hey, to look and see at the paid battle pass. Seems like it gives enough to be worthwhile over the middle tier 1. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really do any math on it. I just operated under the basal assumption that their battle pass is one of the best dollars to stuff ratio like most of these games. Slacker, thank you for the almost 8 years of support. I appreciate the 92 months. Welcome back.
Originally on Mokar.
Let's go over the battle plan once more.
Alright, I'm already there.
Negligence boasts the deadliest threat on the battlefield.
Almost 8 years, where has time gone? Into a massive vacuum. Good morning, Slacker.
Remissness and negligence boast the
And
deadliest
we're
threat
officially out of
on the
T-bills? I
battlefield.
think we're officially out of T-bills. I think I have some resources in here that we can spend. 4 point. Haven't bought all of these yet. This is what I've been using my Valley stock bills for. Now that I'm well developed in that area, just like slowly buying these out. I call that guy my pachinko machine. Yeah, Pog is
Let's go
he
over
makes
the
a lot of
battle plan
friends.
once
Looking forward to having him built up. This kit looks good.
Remissness and negligence
It's gonna take me a minute.
boast
Honestly,
the
it
deadliest
feels like
threat
I'm still getting an exact feel for it, but it seems like it probably takes as much as a week to get most of these characters built up to 80. Whenever I try things with the physical group, it feels like it doesn't work as anticipated. Yeah, it really just has to kind of click. I think the one thing I've mostly been working on is the Lesh teams, and they're very straightforward in that you just apply Solidify, and then you apply Breach or Lift, some physical status condition to break it and trigger a Lesh. That's mostly what I've been doing. I think my current team building orders going to be I'm going to
Let's go over the
get
battle
him
plan
to
once
60 and then probably finish building her or Endbin along with him. And then I'll have a physical team put together with Lefang, who's already built. It is nice that the end game stuff is not just a bunch of is not artifact grinding. It's very, very different than other games like Genshin Impact. All right, I think I have one more round of sanity. You have 2. I can spend 80 sanity one more time.
The pressure valve. Do you know?
I also don't have to use those right now. If we dive into clearing out the mission log this morning. Is the plan. I'm gonna wait on these. They're like story missions. I think I'm gonna clear through a bunch of these others. It says new feature. Let's go do that. Some of these ones that say new feature are features I've actually already unlocked, but they haven't tutorialized them for me, so we'll see if this is a feature that's new to me or one that I just haven't hit the button on yet. Yeah, the 3-stage battle pass is interesting. I haven't played a game that's a structured one like that before. At least not as much as I've played this one. Farah tells you the eco farm is completely looted by land breakers, but she desperately needs some tart peppers. We will gather some from the wilderness. Gather tart peppers. What a convenient launcher for some tart peppers.
Hi.
Get some seeds, start growing a new crop. Yep. You can either use AIC factory seed picking units for tart peppers or find Well Morden, the self-professed botanist, to buy some from him. So we have to buy some from him? I think I'm going to struggle with the pull system in this game. I'm hyped about the banner rollover, but no way I have 120 pulls. Yeah, if you want to get specific characters in this game, it's a interesting predatory system. So they have the bonus where if you do 30 pulls, you get 10 extra on each banner, right? And you, as a free-to-play player even, I would wager almost assuredly get enough to do those 30 pulls each season, but you're not going to get anywhere near enough to do 120, right? You're going to have to spend a bit for that. So if you want to guarantee specific characters, you're going to get less total characters overall. Honestly, it's really not that different from Snap's Snap Pack system, right? Where, like, if you want less agency over which 6 stars you get, you're gonna get more of them by just making sure you spend 30 each season. But if you want the guarantee, you want to spend a little bit more. So if you want a particular character, you can have like a planting minigame. Okay. Yes, yeah, you'll never have the guarantee of the current. Oh, there's plants you can't grow in the planting unit that you can grow here. Yeah, we'll see how necessary that is. It's probably not something I'm gonna screw with a whole bunch. The planting system seems like it takes way too long for the resources that it gives you. Yeah, it looks like this is like a cosmetic vibe. Or if you like the idea of planting things. You could automate this process in Wuling. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. The plan, oh, valuable stash. What's lighting up in here? Oh, I just gave you more of those. Got it.
I wonder.
Let's go finish this missing people quest. The planting is for the food that gives buffs. Yeah, that seems unnecessary. I feel like I'd rather just build characters that don't need those types of buffs to clear content. As a never fooder in Genshin, I'll probably skip that system. Yeah, exactly. The held item production, where I can automate the held item production, that seems fine. We'll engage with that and make sure I keep some of it on my person, because I want to have some crafted, anyways. But
Time to keep my eye peeled.
Yeah, freeze them.
somebody attacking me still.
Sonic
Wreck these sparks.
So glad I didn't pass out halfway through.
Oh, good. I don't need to go that way. I can go this way. I do need to go that way. Need to get fluid. I don't have any empty fluid containers. That's annoying. Oh wait, is that why there's a protocol stash here? Ah, God bless. Oh hey, a recycling station. Although I don't know why I'm upgrading this. I don't actually walk around and gather from these. I guess it gives development level in the region, I believe. Does it? Is there a pop up there? Actually not sure. First few levels. Oh, it does. Yeah. Okay. We'll spend it to get development percentage. So we're at the current max level. Yeah, but I'm sure when they uncap it, it'll back credit whatever we do. You haven't been grabbing the recycling parts. Sometimes I do. Listen, chat, I really can't emphasize enough that, like, these types of games have infinite... Like, there's a lot of daily stuff if you're trying to do absolutely everything in these kinds of games. And things like the recycling, they're gonna... There's a very finite ceiling on how many of those you need in the short term. So, like... A really easy way to burn yourself out on these kind of games is make yourself feel like you're compelled to engage with each and every system inside of it. Yes, yeah, the game has more than most, so there's actual 0% chance I'm doing everything every single day. I'm focusing on things. I'm focusing on things that give me character building, progression. Because that's the part of the game that I care about and want to engage with. How do I get to here? This is not the way to get to there. I'll take the miscellaneous resources we just found. Is there a way to open these bamboos that I missed? Does not appear to be. Am I supposed to teleport to this side and walk up, maybe? Or am I supposed to walk down through here? Probably for the right side. Okay. That's fine. We found some extra resources over there that I hadn't unlocked yet. This is another thing too, right? Technically, a thing you could be min-maxing is making sure you're picking up all of... Yeah, okay, it's this way. Technically, you could be min-maxing, making sure you're not capping on all of the replenishing resources every single day, right? I guess those are every 3 days or whatever, but still, like, that's just a lot. A lot to be managing on top of recycling stations, on top of making sure you get your 100 points, etc. So, like, when I need them, I'm going around and clearing them and planting them.
I thought he was here to dig some nymphs.
But I'm also not stressing about
have to come all the
getting
way up?
100% of them.
Trapped again? Edmund, I think we should activate the lights in the correct sequence.
Activate the guiding lights and exit the Groville Labyrinth. Are they all around through here, or what are we...
The lights went out. Maybe we used the wrong sequence? Edmund, there are a few stone pillars at the back. Maybe the numbers hint at the sequence?
Stone pillars at the... Oh, behind them. So this is for... Okay. Your power source in Wuling starts from the AIC facilities, but the asterisk is you don't explicitly run power lines. The Zeronite pylons just have to be close enough to each other within 80 meters. So you need to run the power pylons, but you don't need to run cables between them. Oh, does it want me to come out through this way, down to here? Trying something new and watching Jeff play anime games while repeating, you don't have to buy this, you don't have to buy this. Going on, Soya. Good morning, good morning. It looks like this wants us to go back out where we were before. I guess we can come out around this way and walk up. No, we can't. Weird. It's weird that it had me walk in. Maybe it's because I backed out of this quest and came back in. I actually really like your characters are all on the field vibe to this. I agree that it's felt weird from a Genshin's perspective of you rotated through characters randomly teleporting out always felt a little strange. Oh, okay. It wanted us to walk through that way. Got it.
Angeloy, quick! We gotta save that person.
The combat in this game is a lot more deliberate than what Genshin's ever was as well. It's more the dodging windows and things like that, managing the skill points. Genshin is very much rotational spam. And not that can't be fun in different ways, but it's a little bit less precise than what's going on here.
Thank Talos you got here on time.
You find Hogni, the stockade resident who went missing. He shares his explanation for the disturbance of the groups. On to the next.
Trying to change this turf. I think we should try to get that core repaired.
I am frog. I am a frog. I am a frog. Do do do. Who did I pick for my 6-star? I picked up Prognoctic. Or Pog. Is it Pog? Pog? He's Pog. His username starts with Pog, yeah? I keep calling him Prog, but there's definitely not an R beforehand. My little Pog champion. I really like this Alesh team, and I want to try all the different physical options with him. Because you really want. Right now I'm using Li Feng in that slot, but this team really wants a physical damage dealer as another way to trigger Alesh's combo attack. Because Estella's a guaranteed way to do it, but she can only trigger it every 18 seconds, and its cooldown is 9 seconds. You really want a second way to do it in the middle. And then, incidentally, because I, what's what I'm searching for? Because I'm building physicals for this team, we'll eventually have a,
Time for some serious action.
we'll eventually have a physical team to poke at, too. Turn around, bud. Turn around. Do you already have Lastrite, or you just not want to build her? I have Lastrite built, but I don't think she accomplishes what I'm talking about, right? I haven't read her kit super closely, but does she have the ability to trigger his combo skill off of part of her kit? She's a big DPS of her own. Sure, yeah, I'm just like looking for someone explicitly to like fill that role. Stop it. Bad core. Yeah, she needs cryo. Okay. So she synergizes with Alesh in another way. have spun around by the time I get back to it. Let's just sit and wait. Pog rock. Yep.
This side is fixed as well. Time to deal with the core.
I was missing last right, and I got her, but I'll probably not build her until Yvonne comes out. I've been playing Li Fang, Ember, Ecker, and Ardelia, and I could probably replace Ardelia with another physical character. Yeah, I feel like I need part of the reason why I've really liked the
Map is over there, Enman. Let's head over to South Hill and search.
part of the reason why I've really liked the Alesh teams is that Snowpoint synergizes with him, so I like have a reason other than I'm bad and want a healer on my team to play the healer. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if from like a pure optimization standpoint, like not having a healing support on most of your teams was optimal. So like for my playstyle and boomer reflexes perspective, I will probably prioritize building and playing teams that like want to have a support on them actively for other reasons that can heal. Hey, what's going on, John World? Yeah, if you're one of my regulars, I should pin the
Never thought I'd see
Enfield
the day.
YouTube channel.
Me sharing a boat with someone. Watch.
If you enjoy my stuff and you want periodic
We are the
Enfield
ones who
content
wanted
for you, you want to watch the streams on the YouTube side, we've got a Hooglandia Enfield channel set up.
Let's try to
Where I'm
get
posting
along,
stuff,
okay?
I don't know, a few days a week for different things that as they come to mind.
I visited the place
Blueprint
pretty
code,
often, you know.
team and character
What about
breakdowns,
you?
etc.
Of course. This place always traps passersby. One after another, like clockwork.
Did you like the
Easy
sponsored
pickings,
game yesterday?
plenty
Hey!
I didn't get to see much of it. I really liked the gameplay mechanics of
Okay.
Chaos Zero Nightmare.
Talk about something else.
However, the character artwork designs in it make Shadowverse look tame, and it definitely doesn't pass my threshold of would I be embarrassed if my 10-year-old son saw me playing this, so I don't think it's something I'm likely to continue playing because of the character designs.
Ah, I had a great night.
It is incredibly
Time for some
Boba
serious
heavy.
action.
So if that doesn't bother you, it seems mechanically like a very good game. However, I think it's past, as someone who's very anime tolerant, I think it's past my comfortability threshold.
I used to perfect my swordmancy here all the time. Perhaps the Jianshu got distracted by the scenery.
Very true. This feels like a place where a true master would seek.
These are just trees.
Prizes. Don't you fall! Don't you dare! You son of a bitch. Oh, did it grab it? I think it grabbed it. The frogs all have chests locked behind a little puzzle. Like every one of these frogs or the glowing frog. Alright, I gotta go look. They're groups of frogs that involve like chasing them around. You gotta like put them on the right lily pads. Dead. Dead. What do you gotta do with it? I would have never known if you'd ever told me. I don't know that I care enough. The biggest boss so far in the water. Honestly, I kind of really enjoy that there's no swimming and there's no vertical climbing in this game. It allows for them to have way more interesting terrain puzzles and spots.
Everyone, be cautious. That enemy looks very dangerous.
That's Tianchi Yushuan, the one reported missing.
What's going on, Ape? Thanks for always being here. You gotta herd a specific frog usually, and then shoot the frog energy from the starting frog. What a wild happenstance
Never
exploration.
expected to hear a story about the Grove Nymphs.
Fix core 3, got it. Bot over here. So this is another 2-step bot. All right, we have all the parts for this, and I feel like I need to go find all of the parts for these at some point. Stop it. So that probably goes there. And like this. Cool. I appreciate the folks that are hanging out for some early Arc Nights this morning. We're doing this to kick the streams off most days of the week. And enjoying this one a lot. Especially as we get more characters built up and developed. It's going to be a slow grind, but we're going to get through it. I would like to fill some water. Single filling cannot exceed 10. Seriously? But why? But why? They don't want it to be too easy to do in mass manually. That's fair. They want you to use the automation systems. Turn around. Come on. Come on. Oh, the ones that look broken sink on you. Rude. Speaking of rude, come on, bud. The question is, do I have to hit it all at once, or is it building up over time here when I'm hitting a little bit here and there? I think I need to hit it all at once enough. Alright, so I probably need to move over to here.
I think that's that. Let's head back to the core and get this special system working again.
No specific incentive for that one, Mez, so just feel free to grab it from the Play Store. Someone else mentioned they're having an issue with that too. Let there be bombs, chat. One of the most important things you can get into production to make sure you keep on your person for random goodies while you're out and about. Make sure you've got things to break the stoof with.
Got it! All 3 cores should be working properly. Time to check on the control panel. Sonic?
Hit my upstairs. Pardon my strike.
Friends.
The
take a break while we still can.
We taught them a lesson.
How are folks at home deciding what your priority is for engraving your gear for your characters? Are you just like pushing up the damage on your DPS character first? Are you doing ones that you use on the most teams?
Looks like Magico's tough.
The main DPS is the character that matters most. Yeah, that's fair. That's not, so far I focus on Leaf Fangs. Do Lava Girl's mission before it goes away. Oh, is it disappearing? Is Echoes of Then gonna disappear? Does it say this is time somewhere on it? I don't think her mission's going away, right? Where's events? I think it said it had like 30 days, right? Is this the one you're talking about, or is there something else? Her character trial's going away. But this I have 34 days on, right? Yeah, it's the trial, not the quest. All right, cool. Give me a little bit of a fright there. I have a regional development that needs. Oh, I hit level 6. Nice. Oh, actually, is this available in here? Oh man, that's a lot. Okay, we'll have to go. We'll go do that after this for the Wooling Bucks. Wooling Bucks, chat. More valuable than gold.
Clearing the way for the rescue.
Please ignore the confused man. Nah, it's great to answer questions like that, because if you were confused by it, there's a good chance somebody else currently watching was also confused by it. So it's definitely worth talking about.
Watch it. That one could rough you up real bad.
So people saying in chat, I guess this is another question I like to have for this. People, I've heard a number of people say you could leave your support characters at 60 because your main DPS is what matters. But like, take this team for example, right? Like, in a theory/actuality standpoint, all 3 of these characters are dealing damage for me, right? So when you say you could leave your support character at 60 because it doesn't increase the damage that much, that's basically just Snowshine on this team, yeah? Or am I misunderstanding what you mean by that?
I came to Enfield to learn, but
Without knowing their kids, probably, yeah. That's what... You can do 60s for all of them because the reactions create a majority of the damage on a proper team. Really? Like, I feel like that's not true. Maybe there's context in other characters. That sounds very team specific as opposed to as general as Chad is trying to make it out, which is the games change, but yeah, there's a few teams that currently have a large percentage of damage coming from just one character.
All
Yeah,
the lights
okay.
are on.
The Grove is gaining its peace.
Not really sensing anything.
Like the current limited character, I assume, is like that.
Someone humming a song?
Did you hear something strange? Sounds like a path has just been opened.
Really? We gotta look for it. Go, go, go.
Yeah, so last right's like that too, where her numbers are the only ones that matter. Okay. She's triggering from. how much of the people saying, so this is the thing that's interesting to me about these types of games, especially with my experience with how much certainty people talk about in card games while also talking largely out of their assholes. How much of people calling teams the best two teams is based off of theory crafted in a spreadsheet versus actually playing the game and having these characters leveled and built. And then another thing that's interesting, an interesting metric to measure that I think is hard to put from an empirical standpoint, is when you're putting the numbers in a spreadsheet, you're assuming a certain amount of optimization in the rotations and how you play the characters. So like an interesting measure that again is tough to measure is like, okay, what is this team output when I'm only pushing my buttons at 70% efficiency or 80% efficiency? Because from a mechanical perspective, the rotations in this game are much more difficult to execute than something like Genshin Impact and a lot of other of these anime combat games I've played before. And I feel like most people probably aren't going to be pushing buttons at this is what the spreadsheet says is 100% efficiency damage. So like from a QOL, or I'm playing the game more casually, a team that like gets 80% of their damage at 50% efficiency is probably better for a lot of people than a team that, you know, does more damage but needs button efficiency at like 90 or 100% to get that 100% max output. Does that make sense? It's weird to me how much people are like, these are the best things, these are the characters worth building, this is how you do this, when like nobody has had time to build like I've barely built an extra character to try in this team, right? Like I have 4 level 80 characters, and I've been spending extra resources like buying extra sanity and shit too. If you spend enough, you can get there. Yeah, to a degree, you could be spending to accelerate your sanity, but I would be surprised if there's a lot of people that have done that and done comparisons.
Is that the islet you mentioned, Jianshu Yushin? It's so pretty.
All right,
Yeah.
3 squirrels for the
The fixed
chest.
wave emitter should be over there.
All right, we'll get back to the quest after the squirrels. I built lava and physical. And how many 80s are you at for that? Because it sounds like you're not building many, right? Oh, and that one needs none. Got it. Easy peasy. You have one. My lava is 190, 280s, and 160. Okay. And the physical is 280. So very similar. I haven't put anybody to 90 yet. I think I'm waiting to figure out which DPS I like most with the Celeste team, and then that'll probably be my first 90. Li Fang's been fine. I'm gonna build Poggy up next, and then
Wait, someone's over there.
we'll probably try Chen and maybe Pan in there as well.
But why would there be a Jianshu? This place is so isolated. How?
Yeah, so for reference, I have the monthly pass, and I've been spending 2 Originium or whatever the premium currency you buy is, getting 80 extra sanity every day. So it's not like I've not been putting extra things towards resources. The visuals in this area are so clean. Such a drastic vibe difference from Valley 4.
Secret
hermit master?
Meet an old Tianxi at the islet in the lake. You try to talk to her, but she instead asks you strange questions. After hearing your answer, she steps out of the way. Alright. Am I allowed to fix the thing now?
Uh-oh. I don't think we're the only ones lured by the singing. Edmund, watch out!
I do really like that the timing on Li Feng in this team lets you trigger his combo skill as the rest of the combo skills finish is fun. Nice. Disable on the skill, and then Li Feng triggers Flash.
Is that it?
Goodbye, bud.
I haven't even shown you my best moves.
Good. At least it ended quickly.
Ida Grove you did. Through the grove you walked.
Hey, what are you trying to do, dear lady? Why treadeth thou on Talos 2?
You reset, the fixed wave emitter once again asks you questions. Sure.
I certainly didn't expect this tiny grove to hide so many secrets.
Twitchers! I need to run an advert, or it's gonna run automatically. We'll see you in 120 seconds. Remember, if you want to dodge the ads, you can subscribe to the channel and dodge those. You can do that for free with Prime. Appreciate the early crew that's here. Don't go anywhere. Lots of gaming coming up today. I got unlock something in here. Crafting manual. Bugs! Look at all the bugs. We'll clear database pimples while the adverts go. I really need a pimple clear, chat. I need a please clear all the pimples in these books. I need it from a UI and a sanity perspective. I'm sad I can't play Arctics on my crappy mode. This game is definitely resource intensive. I think this game easily has the longest loading screens I've ever experienced on my PS5. Oh, are these gonna give me more missions? Oh, I think the middle ones are missions, right? These are just miscellaneous over here. Have you messed around with the etch space salvage as well? I've not. That's the... Those require, sanity points to engage with, right? Oh, etch space is the permanent mode. Okay. Yeah. We went through a little bit of that. It was kind of... It felt kind of mediocre because, the enemy levels didn't scale, so we just, like, kind of punched through it. We'll finish it. We'll finish it at some point, but it didn't seem super engaging.
All made it safe and sound. Seems like peace.
You find out the true reasons behind the disturbance of the grove. It's quite a sentimental discovery. Li Zhu feels a sudden urge to resign. I was the guy that was scared of everything, yeah? Look at all those resources, chat. That's why we're clearing missions. Close. How empty can we get my mission log? Go to the agricultural test site. I think I was a little surprised that that mode was statically generated with the positions of everything. When I first dove into it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be, I was expecting that to be like a repeatable end game mode where like you'd get further in the runs that would be like dynamically generated or procedurally generated. I was a little surprised that it was completely static. Oh, is this the way to automate the planting stuff? It's probably what this is. Place the amber plot. Do I do that from here? Last time I walked into it, it popped up on me. Oh, it's just from your inventory. Okay. So you could hotbar it. Got it. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm likely to interface with the food aspect of this game.
Hi.
Some plots require multiple rounds of watering to make a plant grow. The sprinklers automate the watering part. Yeah, it seems like a lot of work for a very minimal payoff. Complete the commission, Aberrant Exploration 2. I think I already did that. Did I not? Oh, this is the etch space that we were talking about. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that one. We'll save that one for later. I want to clear missions in the overworld for now, I think. It's asking me to do the next part. I want to get my quest log cleared out. Get all shiny and clean. Is there a reason to be doing farming in the guarding areas? It produces food resources that you can't grow at the planting seeding units. So like some of the if you watch some of the YouTube videos people have posted like doing like insane damage numbers and stuff, it's because they're feeding their characters specific foods before they jump into combat that like scale the numbers up.
Why did Jouster suddenly go offline? Network connection in Valley 4 has been pretty unstable. Maybe I'll try calling him later. Since we're trying to figure out what the glyphs actually mean, maybe we should...
Oh, to the Landbreaker camp. Away we go. I feel like I've done 3 or 4 different missions inside of this same Landbreaker camp.
Awesome teamwork.
Is that it? You haven't even shown my best move.
Hit the dodge there too, chat. We're so good.
Oh, enjoy your snack.
The battle has ended. Let's take a break while he still can.
Burn! Burn these bugaloids! To the flames with the trash! Rain vengeance upon them!
I've been delving into the farming a bit because the fluffed Jinko powder has a lot more healing than Buck Capsule. Why don't you just press the dodge button, gamer? Or put Snow Point on your team. One of the two. One of the two. I personally play Snow Point, but you could also just press dodge. Because I'm bad. Me too. Oh, I did my finisher before I applied the solidification. But Jeff, the damage numbers are higher if there's no heal. That's true.
Everyone's giving their all. I've got to step up too.
Not bad. Everyone did their part.
Oh yeah, drunk on the haze.
Enman, if we keep following this graffiti, we might end up at the foot of the hills.
Oh, that's funny. I was so far ahead. I was like, where are my character skills going? I was so far ahead, they were ahead to catch up.
Oh, enjoy your snack.
I have a bad habit of getting an animation locked to the attacks and then not getting to actually get my dodges in. Yeah, figuring out those timings is a big deal.
That's what I call a real fight.
And those types of things are like, you know, talking about how optimally are you pushing your buttons. To some degree, the button pushing optimization probably requires you're not dodging, or if you're dodging, you're losing how optimal your buttons are being pushed. I feel like those are the types of things that like a spreadsheet calculation of like what's optimal has a hard time calculating for.
I don't even feel tired.
Now that's what I call a real fight.
A hidden landbreaker camp? Jeez, this is way too close to the hub base. Why are they gathering here? Enman.
And that's very different than things like Zenless Zone Zero, because in there all special attacks are basically invulnerable. Yeah, I feel like if they made you invulnerable during all of those in this game, you would just like your team would only be iframes. That's all it would be. You'd be in an iframe all of the time.
That'll give us some breathing space. Wait, Enman, I think I just saw a gate over there.
Oh, let's clear out these extra prizes real quick here first.
Ever seen this?
It's over. Ended well, right?
So many prizes.
Ended well, right?
I don't even.
Or didn't forget. Thanks for being here. Drunk on the haze.
Nothing's happening. Maybe this isn't the right sequence.
Oh, there's symbols. Oh, and then I have to. Is there a message here somewhere? All right, let's see. I didn't need the haze to see the switches, so I'm certain that we need that for some reason. Oh, where'd they go? All right, there's the. All right, seeing the symbols is being buggy. There's not that many combinations here.
Nothing's happening. Maybe this isn't the right sequence.
Let's wait for the haze to wear off, and then maybe when it resets, it'll be fine. I'll walk back into it. I'm sure there's a key around here somewhere that shows what the symbol order is. You couldn't find the symbols for this either. I think it looks like it's being buggy. So the first time walk didn't work, so let's sit here for a second. Oh yeah, it's just totally buggering out. Weird, that's annoying. Anybody get past this and backseat me, or do I need to brute force? I need to brute force 3, choose 3. Yeah, what's that? What's the answer? Left, middle, right? Thank you.
Awesome as always, Edmund. You found the answer so quickly.
Yeah. God bless
I did a
Chet.
quick scan. The Landbreaker's loot should be inside. Looks like...
You better not take me out of this cave. There was a box to open there. Thank you.
Edmund? You found this place too! Awesome! With you around, we'll foil the Landbreaker's evil conspiracy in no time!
She's suspicious of us cheating, she is. Ah, we opened it with the universal key. Smash the lock.
Oh, I've let my guard down. I'm a security guard.
Edmund, should we head deeper into the cave and look around? I'm thinking the LBs might have stashed other things here. This looks like the Landbreaker's loot, Edmund. This stash is huge. Some of this stuff looks like it came from the UWST. I'll give Satcher a call and tell him to get it.
Oh, hey.
Throw that sound. We get right. Olha! Peguei! Time to chill!
We repair our little bot friend, or are we missing one? Speaking of this, I wanted to share because it took me a while to figure out. Some characters refer to Woosters. They mean UWST. It was probably mentioned at the start, but I missed it. I guess that makes sense as an acronym. Alright, so these obviously have to go here. He said getting it wrong. I have to go there. Excellent. Easy game. Talk to the rescued prisoners. Mission complete. There's another bot over here. Oh my goodness, look at these prizes. Oh, he's almost level 20? This area was obviously supposed to be for people who are smaller than me. I find that really funny when there's like the set level character that's supposed to be challenging when you're little with all these prizes. I've had that happen a few times. Like that. Excellent. Hey, Jeff, I tried the Chaos Zero earlier today, and I enjoyed it. Glad you're having fun, Chub. A lot of great games out there. General state of the world aside. 2020, 2025, and 2026 so far have been good years for video games. Speaking of, I meant to have a conversation about it. Soyo, are you still here hanging out? Do we know? You mentioned Pokemon Champions. Do we know when Pokemon Champions is releasing? Or are we just assuming it's Pokemon Day? I'm curious to see if they give us news of it at Pokemon Day or if they just like full drop it. Feels like it could go either way. I think we'll get the date on Pokemon Day. And Pokemon Day is the end of February, yeah? So we should find out one way or another at the end of the month. That's definitely like the next new thing that's on my radar. That and the Star Wars card game are the two things that I'm like, we're definitely playing those on stream later this year.
Mind if I stick to support?
Edmund, that gate in front of you. Have we seen it before? It's really similar to that cave. Edmund, the den stack there might give us clues for opening it.
Alright, so... you dig around and find a note hidden in a bottle. We have symbols again. We're supposed to go down over here. There's like a camp down in here, I believe. Stumbled around over here earlier. I don't see a key anywhere for the order on these, though. We've got the symbols. Is there a solution painted somewhere? Read the dirt. The sky is sunny, but it rains. Can we still find a friend or think sun, rain, friend? I understand. And I just realized it said we found a note, and I assume I didn't realize we had to click it again.
Awesome as always, Edmund.
Who's there?
Absolutely deleted. Prizes.
Can these be the explosives?
Excellent. Return to the explosives. Let's keep better track of the explosives in the future. That one should probably be fired. There's so many materials inside of all these quests. Build more characters in no time, gamers.
Is it possible to order another batch of medical supplies? A smaller order will work. The medicine will be given to those who are more...
Any luck on elastic goods today? Yeah, we actually had pretty good Wuling rates for the first time. The first time in a long time. I feel like that's one of that's very much a marathon, not a sprint. Like the amount of raw Wuling bucks you need to craft and then roll the bonuses on all the gear for all of your characters is just like an incredible amount.
Has she been investigating the medication? The Landbreakers. We've received her profile data. Miss Molly qualified for the post of coordinator at a very young age. She also received stellar reviews.
Molly is an
in every
outstanding
aspect of the
Wooster
job.
crewmate. You decide the top priority is to locate the lost medication. Excellent.
That clue Miss Molly found. I believe it's crucial.
Enman, I picked up a strong distress call. The encryption pattern indicates it's from the UWST.
Speaking of marathon rather than a sprint, it might be optimal to purchase the weekly resetting 95% off artificing materials, even when you still have some of the 200 stock 99% off ones just for long-term min-maxing. Yeah, but I feel like... How much Wuling buck generation would you need in a week to purchase out those 95% stock? Like, I feel like even if you 100% optimized all of your stuff there, you're going to be really far off of whatever the amount is to purchase all of those. You're right, technically, from a long term, I think you're correct, but from a practicality numbers standpoint, I'm not sure that it's going to be something you're going to butt up against too much. And if you only get 200 rolls per week at some point because those 200 are all you get, like, even if you are able to buy them out, like, that still seems fine. 200 rolls is a lot in the long term of it. I guess we'll gather these while we're here, since we're walking past anyways.
UWST crewmates. They've been attacked by the Landbreakers. Endman, they must be the ones who sent out the distress call.
Oh, is it only 40 per week at the 95% off? That's a little more. Look at our dodge. We're so good, chat. Crunch.
Oh, you saved our lives. Those stab eaters almost killed us.
So what's 40 times 60,000? I guess that's only 2.4 million. You could probably do 2.4 million a week. I thought it was 200. If it's 40, it's the one-time stock up of 99%. That's 200, right?
I believe this used to be our meteorological station.
Do you no longer get whale track points for buying the season pass on the Snap website? You definitely get whale track points for buying it there.
There are way more LBs here than we thought. They obviously strengthened their guards after we left.
All right. Can we walk in there and clean them out?
This seems like the place that Fiona mentioned.
We only have her.
Don't let her look spooked. She's got
Looks like Molly really is here.
Mine were bugged, and I emailed support, and they credited to me within 24 hours. Okay, cool. So that'll be a good question for today. Sounds like you need to contact support if they're not credited.
This should be the back door.
The shop was definitely having issues when it rolled over yesterday.
Buckerloid crap. You got some serious guts.
Landbreakers interrogating Molly, but she refuses to answer. Excellent.
Let's do this together.
bought mine right at the rollover, and my points counted appropriately. I was quicker than most, I would wager.
What happened? The blight is everywhere.
Watch this!
I also bought mine right at rollover and had the issue. Well, I'm just luckier than most, obviously. Yes, I bought mine before the shop was 404. It is more specific. It definitely started 404 at one point.
I'm sure there were times your friends got hurt and you couldn't help. My friends are dying. The medication will save their
I might have been up till 1 a.m.
Just
playing
tell me what
Chaos
you
Zero
need.
Nightmare last night.
I believe our camp is willing
Advertisement
to
successful.
If you doubt us, I can
Yeah, the gameplay mechanics of that one seemed really clean, man.
Give the meds.
You hostage. Give the meds.
What if we just kill the Landbreakers?
Ever seen this? Evil shall face karmic justice!
Leaf Fang's ult is so fun.
How? Why? The meds. This is all my fault. Calm down, Molly. I'll check the medical supplies.
When are they adding an endgame mode to this game? Next week or in 2 weeks? I don't think there was any mention of
Most of the supplies are
game modes
protected by
like
secondary
that.
packaging. About 40% are
I
sealed.
don't think they mentioned any new game modes or things like that in the changelog patch notes type stuff that was posted. There's a video on the Enfield YouTube channel that links the patch notes, but I don't recall anything like that in there. They talked about like QOL changes and stuff like that, and things like the new character addition that we got, or the character selector. I'd be shocked if they added a major feature like that in the short term. They're gonna add a new endgame mode on the 12th. Can you link a source on that for me? I would appreciate it. Or links are enabled in chat special week. Was it in the patch notes that I missed it? There was an original timeline that they gave for stuff. Okay, cool. Were there any endgame modes in the closed beta or no? Is everything that we have now was in the closed beta?
Watch it. That one could rough you up real bad.
That's sweet though. I'm happy to be wrong about that. That type of content I feel like really sets the tone for long-term gameplay for a lot of people. So I'm glad it's something that we're going to be getting sooner rather than later. Yeah, that's a good question. How many teams is it going to expect you to have? Usually those types of things are the ones that expect you to build more than one team.
I never wanted to get you in this mess.
We volunteered, Molly. Everyone knows you took the risk, blame, and fall for all of us.
We have saved the child. We're such a good administrator. Another small pile of resources. Oh, sorry, we've been doing missions for like an hour. Can I level up my Pog champion?
Sleep of mind.
I still don't have very much experience yet. My understanding is they had it ready, but delayed it to try and get people to not rush through the story. That's fair. I have upgrades for in here. For these, I'm gonna need. I assume he's an odd field. I'm gonna upgrade all the other skills first, but I assume if I'm gonna play him in this team especially, I'm gonna want this up. Yeah, we'll click a couple here. They're cheap. Tomorrow's a big match with Gilberta. Gilberta's technically already in the game, yeah? You could have her and Yvonne from losing the 50-50 on the current banner. What type of character is she? I thought this game is dead. How are they patching it? Every day we die a little more. Oh, she probably gets a quest like we have for the other two. Yeah, that makes sense. She's a grouper who applies corrosion. Okay. We don't have many or any of those, yeah? Her weapon's not out yet. Okay.
Enman, you're here.
Oh, gather buck flowers. I just go to here, right? Does corrosion specifically combo with electric reactions, or is it the grouping that's good? That's good with electric teams.
Is it working, Surgeon Yue? Will Granny be all right? Wait, Surgeon Yue. Are you saying that Granny Jenner isn't just suffering from simple memory loss, but that her memories have—
Crazy anime memory stuff? Yeah. Yeah. I will say, one of the things I find strangest is, like, we'll have a segment like that that's completely voice, and then we'll come up here and talk to this guy in the same quest line, and he'll just be like, and here's text across the bottom of the screen.
Enman, I see a few footprints over here. Maybe Granny made them.
My Witcher senses are tingling. It's convenient that only Granny's footprints leave these golden tracks.
Yes, one butterfowl. And if you've got some gherkins, that would be perfect.
Her ultimate applies art susceptibility, which pairs well with
Impossible.
electric stuff.
I just had it yesterday.
But I've never made butterfowl before. Miss Jenner, maybe you've remembered it wrong.
I remembered it wrong?
Are you going to have to cook for the old lady? That sounds like a side quest. Collect the ingredients. All the way from over there, eh? She has some minor healing and a talent as well. Oh. I really enjoy characters that heal a little bit. Alright, hold on. a squirrel here real quick. Maybe we'll spend some character pulls on her. I'm 20 off of pity inside of the manor.
Nice find. Do we really have to turn it
I was
over to
reading
the
an interesting
watchguards?
article yesterday. It was discussing a study about how Zillennials, the video games actually triggered the hippocampus and problem-solving parts of the brain, making it work harder. And now, with all the follow me signs and light trail in games, they've taken the problem-solving art out, which is more harmful to the mind. It's definitely more of a... Yeah, okay, sure. I guess it's more of a RPG games aren't typically puzzle games anymore, I guess would be the best way to put it. Like, once upon a time, like, figuring out where to go made them a puzzle game experience. And they're probably more akin to like a movie, like watching a movie, etc., etc.
Step up too.
Is that it? I haven't even shown you my best moves.
We're here for the canned tomatoes. Excellent. They're after me, Lucky Charms, shit! They're my tomatoes, you can't have them.
Is that you?
Yeah, wider variety of experiences available. And I think part of that too is like similar to how we've talked about older games in the past, like used to extend their playtime by like increasing difficult artificially. Making people like stumble around and figure out where to go made the playtime of your game be longer. Leaf Fang is cool. I like his kit a lot. I think PogChamp is probably better in the Celeste team than he is, but I'm looking forward to playing the two of them together inside of a physical team here. Twitch gamers, you're gonna get an advert. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Consider dropping off a primer or supporting directly if you want to dodge those for a month. Otherwise, we'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Problem is, where can we find a crewmate with strong biceps and welding expertise?
I don't got any welding experience yet.
If only we had Matvey here. But he's got patrol duty today, and from what I know about his die-hard sense of duty, he probably won't be around till dinner time.
With the internet, puzzles are initially solved and then shared, so we would just blindly copy puzzles instead of doing the homework.
Did you actually end your shift?
Remember when you used to have to wait for the printed book to come out?
Of telepathic resonance that brought him here to
I've got my physical 200-page Morrowind guidebook around here somewhere. The old Elder Scrolls 3.
Are you building the barricade?
I'm gonna fill my water bottle real quick while this advert goes.
Exactly.
Enjoy the
You've heard
Wooster
about Granny
stocking.
Jenner, right? Granny looked after everyone, not just the younger crewmates like us, but even my dad and his crew.
Tons of people volunteered when they heard that Granny Jenner needed help. Surgeon Yue said he was only expecting a few volunteers. But from what I'm seeing, nearly everyone in the camp is involved already.
Yeah, Granny's like one of the first UWST crewmates assigned to Valhalla.
It blew my mind they still make books like those. I saw one for Witcher 3 a couple of years back. Witcher 3 is probably a thick one.
To building the mining camp and carrying out the Originium cultivation project.
You could even say that everyone who still lives in the camp has benefited from Granny's help in one way or another. Nobody's going to just stand around and do nothing if Granny's in trouble.
Someone pointed out to me that certain of the animal designs have two sets of ears, both human ears and the animal ears on top of their head, and some of them don't. And I can't unsee it. Someone in chat asked, are you gonna use your free selector on Pog Champion? I did actually, yeah. He was the one I wanted to pull the most.
I wanted to see Granny Jenner first, but completing these
So I picked him up. He's gonna be the next character I build.
Go on ahead and talk to
My current build plan is to try and figure out what are the best 4 characters to play with Alesh. Or more specifically, who's the best main DPS. Pretty sure these 2 ladies want to be with him basically all of the time. My kid's getting ready to start driving. I'm old and I'm okay with that. Hey, that means you can send them on fetch quests that are really far.
Better refer to the intel we have.
Children are just characters in your life that can go on further and further fetch quests the older they get. Oh, hey, there's Ferrarium in here. All right, how do I get into there? How did I never notice that before? There's a box in there. Go get me a burger, child. Yeah, exactly. I rank up from pack mule to courier. How do I get over there? Is that a quest? It feels like I need someone to move this truck. I don't see a way other than moving the truck. I assume moving the truck is required.
Great. We now have all the ingredients. Leave the rest to me.
As long as the item is the same room and us, invisible from that couch, you can see me pointing the whole time. Yeah, exactly. They start at that age, and then you can eventually like send them to other rooms or across floors. My older 2 are big enough now that if it's warm enough to walk, I can send them to. There's a gas station like 4 blocks from my house. I can send them up there with some dollars to go get something. There's a back entrance to that area. Is there? Where? Look at that. What's my AIC? What's my core AIC report look like here? I capped on Ferrarium. We're actually capped on Ferrarium. Okay. In the event that I was not, it's good to know that this is here.
Lucky. Turn it out, the Terra show is legit.
Tifo, thank you for re-upping that Prime. I really appreciate the support. My job wouldn't be possible without folks like you. Thanks for keeping me around. Nah, pointing out areas like that when I'm looking at them and wondering is great. 10 out of 10. Would be backseated again. Fastest way there is walking. Fastest way there is walking. All the boxes we're finding, chat. Questing? We're treasure finding. One of those?
Oh, how pretty.
Beauteous.
We should stash it properly.
Should I stop here and deposit these? I wonder if I have enough for a prize. I do have enough for a prize. Look at that. A sanity booster too? Wait, what is that? Or did that give me extra stamina? I didn't realize it was doing that. Nice. How very Genshin coded of them. More boxes than an Amazon warehouse, something like that. Need to go up and around.
High threat hostile. Mind if I stick to support?
I'll walk in through. I should go get that one, yeah. Speaking of treasure. So many squirrels, so little time. There's a box up there too, chat. There's so many.
Is this Oraline?
When one squirrel leads to another squirrel leads to another squirrel.
Stash it properly.
Excellent. Ooh. The classic 3 squirrels in 1. Oh man, and these are. Do you think those are those? Do you think it's 1, 2, 3, or do those go to a bottom one? I bet it's 1, 2, 3. Given that there's a way back up here. Oh yeah. So how do I? I gotta walk this way and jump across. Perfection. These boxes have a lot of things in them. Had to find 3 things. I'll blame.
This is not food. We got cheated. Cheated.
What?
Let me help. Ever seen this?
Look at all that. Look at all those damage numbers, chat. He did so many. Big old swing. Those damage numbers are even larger than my streak. Not by a lot, Pokemon nerd. Thanks for the 75 months. Welcome back. Morning, good morning.
That's afternoon by the Bretts.
Ensign, where are you? We need you at the northwestern gate of the camp. Granny Jenner is...
Enough with your nonsense. I was not informed. Why can't I get through? I'm the lead of the Great Originium Oak Tending Crew. No one has any right to stop me.
No, we aren't trying to stop you. But we need to complete this construction job.
And then we must head over there right now. Matt Babe won't be able to stall Granny Jenner.
I too somersault through the air when trying to get to places quickly. It's the most efficient manner of travel.
Nobody's lying to you. We're really trying.
And then I've sent Granny Jenner home. She's asleep now.
It's all about aerodynamics, exactly.
As for tomorrow, maybe Granny will get better. She might even wake up fully healed. You can't say for sure.
Pog's dash is kind of crazy too. I mean, his name is Pog Champion, chat. Why wouldn't his dash be crazy to match? Come on now. You think they named the character Pog Champion without giving him a Pog? All right, we're slowly working through these, right? There's less than when I started. I think there's less than when we started. I don't know that we have a lot of. I don't know that we've gained a lot of character leveling materials from these. We've got a lot of T credits from these missions. So that's nice. I was definitely choked on those. Nitsu, thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Good morning. Good morning.
Amazing. The Burden Beasts really like this kid. If it were me, they'd be chasing my butt out of the pens. The elderly get respect, the youths get tender loving care, and those in between get the brutality of life.
I don't know if anybody's done this yet, but if you walk up to these beasts when you find them out and about in the wild and you push the activate button on them, they poop for you, and you can collect the poop.
That's not true. Leafla is just a bit more popular with the animals.
All right, what are we doing with the animals here? Listen to the farmers share their experience, and you can use it in your new farm. That sounds like bullshit to me. Professional scat collector. Yep.
Whoa! Wonder when I'll get that good. There's one more right here, Endman.
Although, these things are kind of like elephants. It's weird. The Dumbo Beast. Wow, it's making us be mean to it. No, I'm skipping being mean to it.
I should look around the place Little Wu mentioned.
I refuse to neg the cow. Let's read. It's a hippo with horns, is it? It's got kind of a trunk. Hippos don't have trunks shit. How did the Burden Beast get over this way, Chad? Did it jump across the lily pads? Maybe not in Illinois. Yeah, roguelite, Ben. It does it pretty well. Oh, you know, I had never been over to this side, and this quest took us over here organically. Look at that.
This must be where Little Wu was talking about.
There's a bridge to open over here and a wacky waving tube band. I need to go around and collect these stupid components at some point too. So you have to like walk around and find these things. There's so many. I feel like I should go chase all those squirrels down at some point, just so I have all of them from when we run into bots out in the wild.
He's there!
This place is packed with farmers. Why didn't anyone send them back?
Burden beasts are well loved in Wu. Everyone lets them roam freely.
That explains why there are Burden Beast feed dispensers everywhere.
Squirrel number 1. Oh god, squirrel number 2's up top. So is squirrel number 3. All right, we gotta figure out how to climb the building, Chip. It's time to platform. Yes, we can talk to this thing first. Oh, there's a rope back there. Perfect.
Stop! Stop raising your butt! You can't poop at this place! So this is where you went! That's why I couldn't find you anywhere! Time to head back!
What a storyline!
Take a break, kiddo. The world is my pasture. I go anywhere I want.
Wait, they talk?
No little kid is gonna order me around.
Did they talk in the other? Did I skip over it talking? Did the bird? Okay, no, we're surprised. Okay.
Check the heights of the tomato plants.
Group 3 seems shorter than the rest.
Substrate water content might be a little low. I found a small leak in the irrigation valves yesterday.
Oh no. Fuck, we're Dr. Doolittle.
Nonsense. You're coming with me whether you like it or not.
Move me? Never.
Just get moving.
Are we high?
I'm super pissed. Fine. Do whatever you like.
You, why are you in my way? Are you also trying to get me penned? Hey, Scarborough's round. I'm talking to you.
That's rude.
Back to my pen? Try and make me. And I wasn't just missing. I was searching for the farm where I once toiled. Back then, I felt happiest when I pulled...
Admitted secretly a D&D dread. Yep.
In any case, I feel happy when I'm at the special farm of mine. My eyes can see that well no more, and my mind is getting slow. I don't think want me back in the pen? Sure, but you better find that. Do I look like someone who lies to young people? The Wuling farms are just.
Oh man. Alright. I'm sure we're gonna be able to use our Dr. Doolittle powers in other ways in the future, yes. Assuredly, it's not just a one-time thing.
I wonder how we'd go about this operation. I better refer to the intel we have and come up with a few emergency backup plans.
Alright. That box is open. No! What an embarrassing streamer to be watching. Imagine watching this idiot. There's also a what to make a jump for? Oh, is that what this is for? Okay. So I need to come back up here anyways. Got it. Alright. Once more with feeling. And drown. Cool. Got it. Excellent. No notes. Good level design. Yeah, task failed successfully.
My damn legs. Oh, I'm out of breath. Gotta take a breather.
Alright. Collect water for the burden beast. I have to go all the way to here? We need particular water? Looks like it.
Got enough water? Time to bring it back to that old burden.
Did it follow us? Chat.
Wait.
There's a squirrel. There's a squirrel. There's two squirrels.
He got here on his own?
Alright, hold on.
I thought he was too tired to move.
Second squirrel located. Nope, not making that jump. Third squirrel down. I have so much pull currency when this banner rotates. If the next orc is good in the lightning team, I think we're gonna pull for her, especially if she's got some heals built into her kit.
That's a very good question. Why am I even here? Someone probably led me here.
After arguing with Little Wu, gets up to the group, the burdened beast runs off angrily. Poor Little Wu, chat.
He's been around for as long as I can remember. His back was my cradle, and his moo was my lullaby.
Squirrel!
Waiting on his back, summer slipped by, and the seasons passed me before I even noticed. Then he got too old to work. Couldn't even carry me no more. We've had plenty of vets, but they just shake their heads and say, when your time comes, it comes.
Well, I didn't realize these things could burst apart multiple times. I don't think I've had one of those before.
Spend more time with him. Treasure every moment while he's still around.
That's what I'm doing! Built him a comfy pen with soft, warm hay, fed him the best water and food even. But he doesn't want any of that. I guess he only wants his farm. I saw you gave him raw water. Ah! I always fed him fresh fruit punch! With my special blend for the smelling coal!
There. Please don't cry.
This poor child is so upset that his elephant bull doesn't love him.
Should we head in and look for him? Ugh, I smell it too. Follow me.
There's their Dookie. Sounds like there's Dookie, chat. Does this game include the influenced squirrels with various party members? What do you mean?
Oh, dude. That old boy left a big pile for us.
What a crappy thing to find. Gaining and losing influence with members of the party. It does not.
That old boy would only lie around motionless back home. I thought he couldn't dance anymore. Looks like he's having a good time. I don't want to interrupt.
It's fine. We can catch squirrels while he dances. God, there's so many of them.
Left, baby, left. Feel the shakalaka. Move those hips. Right, baby, right. Work those shoulders. Aha! 1, 2, 3, 4. One more round, people.
Take a photo to commemorate the beast.
Here? How?
All right, we found a trip. We have another triple squirrel situation. It's 1, 2. Hey Jeff, would you ever do the Snapchat podcast with 3 kids and extracurricular activities? I'm lucky if I have time to sleep at night. It's hard to fit in collab lineup stuff like that. Final squirrel. Half the reason we've expanded to doing variety stuff on stream is just so I have an excuse to play other games I want to play that I would just never have time to play off stream. It's part of why we've been starting early to do it too, so we can still do plenty of Snap. While also poking at other things I want to poke at. Currently eyeing full-time job and full-time grad student. Yeah, I worked full-time during undergrad. I did not work full-time during grad school. It was a wind down moment for my life. It's probably the most time I ever had in terms of free time was during grad school. Played a lot of Magic the Gathering. Not a coincidence that snowballed into my grinder days. Where'd the butterflies go? Where did they go? There they are. There they are. Are they? Ah! I've fallen. I've fallen. Can we get up? I can get up. I think I lost the butterflies though. Chat, I've fallen and I've misplaced my squirrel. Whatever shall we do? Did it fly up? Where did they go? My squirrel is gone. All right, I guess I'll go back to the mission. I guess I'll go back to doing the mission. Yeah, they get reset too. I didn't want it that badly anyways. Oh my goodness! I was about to say thank goodness there's no fall damage, but there is drowning. We have successfully drowned. This is probably what happened. I probably was missing one of the little groups that split apart because they're a little bit smaller and harder to see. That looks like a place for a box. Not lame. All right, to the outskirts of the city we go. Walked through here once, running power lines. Oh yeah, all the wild beasts over here. This is where I discovered you could poke them for poop, Jeff.
Wu, help me herd the burden beasts away from this area. I don't want to hurt them by accident.
No problem. Leave that to me. We got really lucky. None of the burden beasts were hurt. Uh-oh.
Find the old burden beast. Moo. See, chat, it poops. This isn't appropriate, young bro. I'm too old for this. Not a step closer, kiddo. Listen to this old pooper. You can't force love. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm skipping the Burden Beast love story.
That young blood finally agreed to give up. It was only the instant I arrived.
I used the character selector on Pog Champion. It's gonna take a little bit to get him built up, though. Hopefully we'll be able to dork around with him on Monday. On stream, I think, is my plan.
Is this...
Yeah, I want to work towards the physical team, and I want to try all the physical damage dealers inside of the LS team.
And man, wake up. Come on. And man, wake up. Come on. Why are you sleeping on the lawn? You'll catch a cold. Academy? I guess you're still blurry from your nap. This is the Industrial and Agricultural Production Unit.
Alright, Li Fei wakes you up. Turns out the old beast and Little Wu are just people from a dream. We were high the entire time, chat. Alright, cool. Sure. I guess there won't be any more Dr. Doolittle powers for us. It does explain the talking animal.
I'm gonna lie down for a bit. Don't wake me unless something really big happens.
Oh my goodness, they're giving me more quests. There's so many quests. Alright. Have an ad roll, Twitchers. I think we're gonna jam this for another hour or so, and then we'll kick on over to Snap-in. We'll dig on what the feature location data looks like, and we'll do some gaming over there. I played some more Magus this morning. I liked him yesterday. Durin with the Li Fei profile is good combo. Missions. Are we through? We're almost through all of these, huh? They need our assistance. It's about time to be done pedaling, chat. Been at it for a couple hours. My legs are tired. Stand up for a stretch.
What happened, Ingro?
My Enfielder friends. Oh, wonderful. You've arrived quickly enough to help us out. Thank you.
Good thing everything runs on anime time.
Arrived. Mr. Goody Two Shoes can't do anything without his Enfielder friends. All he cares about is
She doesn't like us,
procedure or
Jep.
evidence.
An internal audit is not to be trifled with.
Penguavere, thank you for the 22 months.
Contact
I
Enfield
appreciate
for
the
better and
almost
more
2 years.
thorough
Welcome back.
investigation. You know why they have to be here.
Hold on. What are your exact disagreements?
how to carry out the task at hand. Officially, they called it an investigation into recent instances of professional negligence. But more and more of the crewmates have guessed what we're really after.
Of course they know what's going on. I don't think anyone believes the Bone Crushers got lucky when they invaded the power plateau. They definitely had inside help.
It's natural to arrive at such conclusions, but I need to see some proper evidence to conclude this investigation.
Investigation? Forget it. The way you're handling it, you're practically waiting for the criminals to step forward and own up.
Oh, so you're trying to dig around for traitors? Do you already have someone in mind?
I did my homework. I've got my eyes set on 2 suspects.
So why aren't you doing anything? These criminals are still running free in Valley 4.
Professor Crow has told us repeatedly to step lightly and act with caution. He also reminded us that the operation must be seen as fair and credible by the entire crew. This is why we'll need your help in this investigation.
What should we do, Endman?
Alright. There's a mole! Let's do it.
Both of them look super suspicious to me. How should we begin?
Yulia's post is very sensitive, but Georgie seems
Oh, there's
suspicious
more, more of that ore in here too, huh?
This is the terminal, Endman.
That's a lot of bricks. Well, there's only supposed to be 1 through there. So, if this has to be only 1 and this needs to be 1, this one has to go this way. And we're home free.
Got any solutions for data restore? Oh.
Chat telling me there's no problem solving in games anymore. I had to rub 2 brain cells together to do that. Okay. That's so many more brain cells than I typically have to use.
Yulia didn't resist her arrest. Perhaps we should look into the other suspect first.
His name is Georgie, right? He's somewhere near the Originium power plant. Can't let him get away.
Teapot node. I think these give us, what's it called? Level? Development level? Probably have enough Valley Buckaroos to push these up a little bit. Oh, not all the way up though. I think it's expensive, huh? Insufficient Valley stock bills. Wait, I might be able to. Might be able to do some selling. Oh, yeah. Nice, very nice. Look at how big that depot node is. These are another one of those things where we were talking earlier about how don't get bogged down in doing all of the things every day. There's so many of these types of things that you could do. Well, I guess these you could technically transfer the jobs, right? You can go to here and then transfer. Then is there more than one of those in here? Can I do? Min-maxing these is putting zip lines yourself up around the map. Yeah, but I could just give them to somebody else, right? Who already did that? I wonder how long that's gonna last. I'll be curious to see. Like, I feel like that's the type of thing people will burn out on. I don't know. Maybe people like riding around on their zip lines. Oh no, I lost the mission we were on. And we're back.
Time to keep my eye peeled.
Do we really have to fight? Fine, let's go.
There's a second or two difference between the YouTube stream and the Twitch stream. Make sure you have low latency or whatever enabled. Or actually, maybe I don't have low latency as a feature on the Enfield channel. Which one's behind, Ryan? Is it the YouTube that's behind?
I usually allocate the supplies here. We've more than a dozen. Several dozen supply trucks going in and out of this place on a daily basis.
The YouTube channel for the Enfield stuff lacks, doesn't have all of the YouTube features unlocked, so it doesn't have a high enough view count, watch time hours, and stuff like that. Oh, I don't think I've done this one. The YouTube's a touch behind. Yeah, I think it's, I haven't engaged with these a whole ton because they require sanity. And I have not quite had enough sanity to do all the things I want to do.
Guess which hand will crush you? Not bad.
Oh right, forgot these ones are long. Rotations were not good here. Expecting the fight to be done, so I was being sloppy. Ultimate disruptive attack here, which is nice. Oh, look, we dodged like a professional. Can push buttons on occasion. It's much easier to push buttons when I'm not trying to pedal a bike chip. Yeah, that works. Alright, 5 more. Oh, that's a big frit.
Good gag makes it easy. Pardon my strike. Mine strikes quick.
These get solidified. Oh, that was a big hit.
1 second. Just purity grants true. Yeah. Let me guess which hand will crush you. You shall be banished. Pardon my strike.
Ichi, you don't need a healer. He says as he gets hit the second time. Third time. Backpack space. Does anyone know of a good database that tells you which essence you can farm from each of the Ulvium? That's a good question.
Here's all the stuff we have. I, got a look at the logs. Good luck.
That's not the button I want.
The only authorized crewmate? He's lying. I see more than one set of footprints here.
The other set of footprints seems shallower and smaller in size. I guess a lady was involved.
The essence thing will tell you. Oh yeah. The essence thing will tell you which weapons you can farm from the sub menu. Grab.
The footprints ended here. And are these tread marks? Fiona, can you apply for access to nearby monitoring facilities?
No problem. Mr. Crow shared his authority.
Those types of things, spending your sanity points on are definitely like the end game grind for resources or for stats up, yeah. Because they're an RNG gear component. They're the nominal upgrades you get by doing more and more. It's too many. So this one down here needs to be one of these two. Oh, it's too many there. I'll need a third on this one. This doesn't work because I need two on this one. I think this one has to go here. I guess this has to be all the way across, and so does this one though as well. is something to think about. We're gonna give up and take the hint, chat. I don't know if I want to give up and take the hint. This one technically needs to be all the way across as well. Never used the hint before, so if I do that, a nice visualization for it. That has to go like that. Yeah, backseat me. What am I missing? I feel like I must be missing something super obvious here. The 5-pip has to be the vertical one. Okay. And then this goes... Oh, I got it. Okay. Into that one on the side. It's the first time we've gotten stuck on one of those.
Repair successful. Enmin, I've acquired the encrypted local monitoring log. I'm sending it to the SOW for analysis.
Hold on 1 second, chat. Message I kind of need to respond to. Oh. Surveillance footage. All right.
The bridge approach camp? We finally found the trail.
There's an area with like 9 of these locks with multiple layers to each, and I just took the hits after. Yep. I wonder how many T-bills we'll end up with when we're done with all of our missions today. This way. Oh, is it gonna be back over here? Got it. We had to unlock this earlier. His skill does so much damage. Just no combos. Like let's just wallop you.
So glad I didn't pass out halfway through.
Is that it?
I haven't even shown you my best moves. Huh? Huh? Huh?
It says skin. Oh, it's like it's going in here. Got it. I think I got it.
There are a few canned provisions here, made in Trick Lava. These would be the missing UWST supplies.
There's no great way to teleport back to there.
Watch it. That one could rough you up real bad.
Dang it, that Georgie didn't tell us anything useful. Even till the very end.
Team, I found info on Artyom. He's a UWST trucker working at Valley 4.
Hit this recycling station on the way past here too. Looking forward to the upgrade that lets you looking forward to the upgrade that lets you grab the cycling stations remote. It's gonna be a welcome change.
This is the truck. Same numbers as we saw in the monitoring log.
Hey, where did Artyom go? Thought he agreed to have a drink after the delivery.
He wasn't looking too well today. You did invite him, but I don't think he'll show up. Let's just go ahead without him.
Excuse me. Is there a trucker named
There's a
Artyom
triple
here?
squirrel nearby. It's outside. But do I gotta like activate these to get at this stuff? Ow. Oh, does this turn off? Excellent. Excellent. And a smaller box in here? Lovely.
We've made good on this trip. Alright. And back this way.
Watch it. That one.
Landbreakers, looks like we arrived at the right time.
Master Interceptor, chat. We're so good. I will say I like that it moves your achievements over between PlayStation and PC on this game, which is nice. And how much this mission made you walk around. Yeah, there aren't really great teleport points for any of it. Lot of back and forth.
Elimination success. Can you check for any damages on your blight-resistant coating, people?
Was there? Oh, I should check. Is there a prize back here? Of course, there's a prize back here, chat. No, get back here.
I think I saw this before.
Oh, hey. Have I not done this? I've not done this. These are usually pretty easy. I should be way over leveled. These are static leveled.
Guess which handle crushes? Have fun being delayed.
Well, he totally missed it again there. That was sad. Full target died from mid-strike.
We've made good on this trip.
There were so many squirrels back there, chat. What a useful. You gotta keep bombs on your person. 50 bombs. 50 bombs at all times. Well, you know, a handful of bombs. Start with 50. It's too bad you can't move to redirect skills like that, yeah. To be fair, most of the time when a character dies like that, you don't need to continue using the skill. You're good to just have it wrap, but... Oh, we need to go up the ladder over here? Up top. Or not? The hell are we supposed to go? Up over this way, maybe? Over here. Yeah, looks like it. Natterjack! Thanks for nattering around Hoaglandia for 7.5 years. Appreciate the absurd tenure of support. Welcome back. And actually, the message I was pausing to respond to there, I'm working with an artist and animator to get some sub notifications for longer than 7.5 years. That's currently the longest we have, because when I got those made a decade ago, I think I only had 5 or 6 year subs at that point. We're like, this will be good enough for a while. Narrator, it was not good enough for a while. Head back to an AIC area and stash stuff from the backpack. It was good enough for a while. A while it's just passed, yeah. Yeah, the animator who did all my stuff originally, like, vanished a while back. So I've had to find someone new to get that to work with. All right. So doing missions like that doesn't actually result in that much experience. I think from all of that we got like 2 more.
My fighting spirit has been stirred.
We get weapon upgrade materials in there too. Oh, we did get a few of those. We finished his sword. What gear do we think he wants? Is he the same as? He's oh, I can't put yellow gear on him yet, right? He needs to hit 60 to have yellow gear. Morning R2. We could stew on it a little bit. Oh, we got some more of these for doing missions too.
Recklessness and negligence, both
slow and steady, a couple levels here.
On the battlefield.
He's will and agility with physical. Okay, so will's his primary, so he's a little bit different than what's his name. We can think about his gear at least, even if I can't put it on his character just yet. Extra HP is that we're looking for. What's going on, R2? Yeah, we're fumbling our way around here. I played play a lot of Genshin Impact before this, and on stream we play a lot of card games. We've been playing this for a few hours every morning. Welcome to Hoaglandia. After the wearer scores a critical hit, they get plus 5% attack. Does not seem particularly good for what we're looking for. Says combo skill, cooldown reduction. No, probably just something with physical damage. Yeah. I think there were a couple that did physical. That's the healing set. The filters are kind of funky in here. Is there any way, does anybody know, is there any way to filter, like, exclusively for, like, the two together? Because this gives me will or agility, which I guess filters it a little bit. These are will and strength. These are will and agility, so those are decent gloves. Combo skill damage. I don't know how much damage he gets from his. I think you can only partially filter like you are now. That's kind of annoying. Has anybody played with PogChamp? Does he trigger his combo skill consistently? I think I was reading his combo skill and it sounds like he's probably not too bad to trigger it. I don't know that if we want the passive into that, but those seem like the only will agility items. When Crush or Breach consume the enemy's vulnerability stacks. What does that mean? He triggers Breach, recurring SP based the number of vulnerability tracked. So his skill consumes vulnerability stacks, right? And the solidify puts vulnerability stacks on him? Breach consumes vulnerability. So when it does not. So does this skill not trigger Alesh's combo skill off of Solidify the same way Lefang does? So it sounds like he actually won't work in the Alesh team then. I feel like I need to hop into, maybe I'll put some shit gear on him and hop into a low level thing just to see if he triggers the way I think he does. That's probably the answer. It would shatter the solidifications that would trigger Alesh. Okay, so my understanding of that is correct then, that any of these physical reactions shatter the solidification. But does that trigger this when he shatters the solidification? I was gonna put shit gear on him and hop into a protocol space and just see what it looks like. We could hop in a low level one.
So, Quartermaster, proper armament is the first step toward victory.
Alright, instead of asking shit, whose understanding is probably not that much better than mine. Hey, yeah, let's just hop into a protocol space here and what's a good one? One of these, this one has really chunky enemies in it. This one has really chunky enemies in it that don't hit too hard. Yeah, enemies have more HP. That's what I want.
Bases are untied. Ooh, wait, Edmund's coming. Attention!
A soldier is born to...
So I think what happens is when I open on the Estella Alesh skills, we'll go Estella skill, Alesh skill, and then after Alesh solidifies, I could use PogChamp's skill to trigger his combo skill. Is what I think is supposed to happen here.
Clearing the way for the rescue.
My guess is you'll trigger Alesh, but never trigger. Okay, I'm gonna let the third skill point build up here. I think if I go 1, 2, 3 on skills, we get it. Yeah, okay, cool. So my understanding is correct then. Jeff 1, Twitch chat 0. So when he uses his skill on someone who's solidified, we can let this charge back up here for a second and do it again. When he uses his skill on this, that folder. Nope. Was he not back up yet? All right, let's try that one more time. So let's go 1, 2, trigger, and then he's gonna. Oh, I don't have a third point yet. Hold on. And then he's gonna self-trigger his own combo when he uses his skill on those characters. Estelle puts vulnerability on things, and that's why he's triggering. Oh, is that it? Does the shortcut do that?
Still breathing. For now.
So it's Estelle's combo that's explicitly. She's lifting. So his combo is explicitly when his skill works off of her combo trigger. So his combo in these rotations would only... He has to consume vulnerability with his battle skill to trigger the combo, which she applies vulnerability. So his combo skill wouldn't be happening that often then. Maybe he's not... I didn't realize there were non-physical characters that apply vulnerability. I mean, she's kind of a physical character. That's why, like, this team's kind of a blend, right? Like, I don't think I would call this current team that I'm playing a cryo team or a physical team. Yeah, the team's a hybrid. Like Alesh is also a hybrid, right? He does physical damage as well.
Story of my life.
He assumes cryo infliction, applies solidification while doing physical damage, and then his alt does cryo damage and infliction. I don't know. Maybe, like, obviously I'm gonna build him to like work towards the physical team eventually, but I'm not sure that he actually works for what I really want to do then. I guess he still gives skill point recovery back, and he still triggers Alesh's skill. His combo will just come up less frequently. Sure, I'm not trying to maximize Pogranchik in this combination. I'm trying to maximize getting Alesh's combo skill to... The question I'm looking to answer with this fourth teammate is, how do I work towards getting Alesh's combo skill to as closest to 100% uptime as possible? Like, what's the fourth teammate that does that? So his combo skill requirement is when an arts reaction... I can't remember myself. When the arts reaction or Iridium trigger... And maybe the answer is just Administrator. It's possible that it's just Administrator, because the Iridium crystals consuming Administrator does that. You have to shatter a solidification basically, or the Iridium crystal. So what does Administrator have to do? What does the Administrator have to do from a mechanics perspective to trigger this? Does he need a skill point and a combo, or is it just a skill point? So like what sequence from him triggers that? I guess I could dork around with that. Well, I gotta run an advert on Twitch or it's gonna pop up. I'm gonna let that roll through. I'm gonna put some gear on the admin, and maybe we'll poke around in the protocol space and figure out what exactly that triggers. I have a weapon built for him already too. And long term, like, he's good in the physical team as well. Cannot switch during combat. Alright, let's exit the space.
Slip of mind decides who lives and who dies in battle.
It's Estella skill, Alesh skill, Estella combo, Endman combo, Endman skill. Yeah, but that doesn't... Okay, so like, I think people in chat don't understand the problem I'm trying to solve here with this extra teammate. So...
For now, I just want to do absolutely...
Estella's combo skill... after I use Estella's skill, guarantees triggers Alesh's combo skill. But the wrinkle is that Estella's combo skill has an 18-second cooldown, and his combo skill has a 9-second cooldown. So the thing I'm trying to figure out with this fourth teammate is, how do I trigger Alesh's combo skill 9 seconds after I use it with Estella before Estella is ready to go again to re-trigger it 9 seconds later again? Because I'm technically losing efficiency in the middle where Alesh's combo skill is ready, but just not being used until this is back up, ready to guarantee trigger it again.
For now.
Empty wallet.
And so, like, to give an example, Endman's ultimate or battle skill would trigger that.
I just want to do
Just in general, or like what other requirements are there in order to have that happen?
Carve a path for us.
Like, can he just trigger it outright with nothing else going on? What are his key attributes? I always forget. Agility and strength. The requirement is that his combo skill happened.
A fine product of industrial manufacturing.
Endman always needs to hit his combo into alt/normal skill. And his combo, so what triggers his combo?
Still waiting for something.
So what's the build requirement for his combo to happen? Is it just a finisher? Yeah, see this doesn't work with the other three. Well, I guess, how long do the Originium crystals stay on it? Can I hold the crystals to trigger his skill once Alesh is back up? Yeah, that might work. Because you open on the combo, you open on the skill, and then all three of them would combo, and he'd attach the crystals, and then you skill with him. Let's try that. That sounds like it works. Unless those like disappear for some reason.
Waiting for your orders, Administrator.
I think the crystals last a while.
About
Okay.
time.
Have you tried any mono electric teams? There just aren't enough resources in the game to build more than one team at the moment. Electric is the next team I would like to build, but it's gonna take 800 years. Okay, so I'm waiting for Alesh. Are those crystals gone already though? Is that the problem? Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Pushed the wrong button. Yeah, it looks like they actually only last a short time, right? Which means this doesn't work. Or I would need someone who's not Snowshine to re-trigger it at the end. You need to hold the Endman's combo. Well, how do you hold it while still using the other two combos?
Huh? Is it my turn already?
How do you hold it without using the other two combos? Is there a way to skip a combo mechanically and go to a different one? Because technically, his and Alesh's are all triggering simultaneously. He triggers last, I thought. All right, hold on, let's see. So we go through here. The problem is, so she triggers. Okay, and there's Alesh's. So I can wait on his. I'm waiting. Okay, and then I hit. And then I pushed the wrong button. I'm an idiot. Were there not crystals on? Did it not attach crystals to him? Or were there crystals that I missed it? I just hit buttons. Yeah, that's what we're trying. I'm trying to understand what the buttons do. I didn't have a skill, but yeah. Hold on. Okay. So we'll go. Stop it. You're rude. Alright, so hit you. Combo 1. Combo 2. And now I'm waiting for Alessia's skill to come back. And then this is going to hit this guy. Okay, now are there crystals on him? Okay, and then that re-triggers Alesh. Man, that's... Yeah, I mean, I guess mechanically that works, huh? So again, so we could go hit you, combo 1, combo 2, and then like you have to sit here and keep hitting them and hold this. We're waiting, and then we hit, and then we skill, and then it triggers Alesh again. Okay, I mean that's not mechanically bad. Ardelia might be the answer because she can be an enabler for Alesh while taking up the healer slot. I mean, that's not terrible. It's not like I have a different combo skill I'm trying to use in the meantime, in between time. I guess it gets a little messy if I miss a dodge and like Snowpoint tries to trigger her heal in the middle. So how does Ardelia work? You're saying we should sub Ardelia over Snowpoint?
Safer.
My Ardelia has like 6 copies or whatever because I opened like infinite of her. So if we could play her, that would be great. When Ardelia does her combo skill, it applies corruption, and then her battle skill consumes it.
Empty wallet.
Oh.
Stay sunny for this day as well, Professor.
When a controller operator does a final strike at an enemy with no stacks of vulnerability or arts affliction. But how often does that happen? Like there's usually arts affliction on things, yeah? It needs explicitly, and arts affliction just means having a cryo number on it, right? So basically you have to have this stored on it. Final strike, an enemy with no. All right, let's hit things and see if it triggers. Let's do my normal opening rotation and see what it looks like. So basically it means that needs to not have a symbol on it, basically, right? So if I final strike this guy, she'll trigger. Okay, and then if I hit her skill on this, that does trigger Alesh. You can consume that with Edmund. Oh, can we? What are the timing on? I believe she doesn't count solidify. Really? Okay, so that was a finisher, so that doesn't count. So it doesn't work here because that one has a frost on it. Honestly, the things that permitted for Battlesteel are the things on the right of the 4 indicators. So like this one I could trigger her on? Is that what you're saying? the right of the 4 indicators. Got it. We can trigger on that one. But it's so what does it look like that's different? Okay, so the right side is the one that's a good distinction.
Everyone did well. I'm so glad.
So can she trigger after... She seems to be working to help with keeping this uptime since you hadn't been using Estella at all while testing Ardelia's interaction specifically. Yeah, honestly, knowing that she works that way, what is her combo trigger uptime? This one's also 18 seconds. Okay, so in theory, if you could have this, neither of them keep him 100% uptime. But in theory, if you have both, does what's his name? Prognoctic make sense in here as the 4th fed with it?
And who dies in battle?
Because does Breach stop her from working? This consumes vulnerability, right? But does Breach stop it from working as well? Is that another thing that stops it? Breach and Lift both. Wait, another breach before she can trigger.
Ready
Okay.
to go.
I feel like I want to look at these 4 in the protocol space one more time just to see. I feel like I need to see it one more time to wrap my brain around what exactly is happening. Is there actually? They are. Like, I really feel like I just like need to see what is adding what symbols. Steric pointing out that it's the symbols off to the right that mean it doesn't work feels like an aha type moment. Okay, so like how do I get rid of that symbol off to the side here? Does the administrator skill clear it? How do I clear it? So Ardelia can work. The admin skill will clear it. It looks like it restarted it, yeah? Okay, that used it up, or was that happenstance? Would the Pog skill use it up? Or would it reapply it? I guess is not my confusion. Do we miss her? Maybe I'm waiting for my skills to charge up here. Pog skill is the same as admin skills in this context. Okay. Oh, my administrator died. God damn it. So he's only level 40. Oh, I went in the top level crisis, didn't I? They apply if it isn't there and consume if it's on them. Okay. Looking forward to the QOL that's gonna make it so you always enter protocol spaces at full health. That will be a great upcoming feature.
Everyone is rested.
Let me see. Why
Watch your step, people.
I'm with you.
Okay, so that got rid of it, and then I can final strike, which triggers that, and then if I skill it, it does that. Okay, and any physical character will work for that. Is my understanding of that correct? So I could put Li Fang in there and do the same thing? It's not any physical. Breach and Crush consume it. Okay, and I don't think Li Fang does those things, right? Cause he's knocked down.
Empty wallet.
Originium will carve a path for us.
So he's Crush. He's knocked down.
Leave it to me.
Pog is currently the only one with Breach, and Panda and Edmund have Crush.
And who dies in battle?
Okay. This is probably... He's probably the one I want for that from a pure gives skill point recovery perspective. Just like kind of keep the team...
Quartermaster, proper armament is the first step toward victory.
I'm gonna jump back in there one more time with Porg and confirm that it works. You're not actually using Administrator to trigger crystals to trigger a Lesh and just want to clear the vulnerability. Pog's probably better. Yeah.
Enfield won't stop progressing.
A soldier is born to fight.
Time to keep my ideals.
Oh, and that triggers his combo too, which is clean. And then she goes, and then she goes, and then oh, Alesh, I triggered that before Alesh was ready, huh? I was too soon on Ardelia's. Alright, hold on. We gotta wait for the skill points to charge up, chat, then we'll go again. If I hit these things, do my skill points come back faster? I think so. God, his attacks are fucking cool. He is so cool looking. Okay. So button, hit you. Stop it. He gets a combo in there too, and then she goes, and then I have to wait for the corrosion to apply, and then she hits, and then Alesh hits. Yeah, I think that's it, gamers. I think that's it. Like all the extra. That feels pretty clean. Yeah, and he looks cool as shit, which is a bonus. I also really like that Ardelia can just trigger him on demand as well. Like that feels good also. Alright, I want to see. I'm gonna kill him before I get to ult with Pog. I haven't seen Pog's ult. Maybe we'll walk around and go see Pog's ult before we rotate out.
We finally pulled it off.
Yeah. Figuring out the timing windows on when she needs to apply the corrosion and when I need to wait to tag it. That's something. I want to walk over and hit somebody in the open world. Almost charged. Wait, someone else had mentioned his dash is funny. What the fuck is he? Is he like using a whip to pull himself forward? What a wonky guy. Ooh, God, that's fun. He's so, like, Li Feng is so slow on his attacks. I would like some sheep, please. Alright.
At my command.
His other... He's supposed to, like, summon extra people randomly, too, after he ults. Yeah, is the little guy right in?
We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dowley.
Not bad. Everyone did their part.
That was fun. Alright, it is 11:30. And I am feeling a little bit hungry. So I think we're going to take a slightly longer than normal ad break. I'm going to run upstairs and grab my lunch. And when we get back, we are going to dive into Marvel Snap for the afternoon. If you enjoy the vibes of the Enfield stuff and you're new dropping in, make sure you give the channel a follow. We're kicking off Monday through Friday during the week with Enfield most days. Also, if you want some Enfield on the YouTube side, I've been doing some character guides and some other stuff like that over on the Hoaglandia Enfield channel there. Would appreciate the subscriptions and checking out the content there. Regular gamers that are here for some Marvel Snap, a lap, and don't go anywhere. We're going to be diving out into that next.
Arknights.
BRB. Speaking of the Enfield YouTube, if you're watching over there,